Hello. Today, we might be finishing... Okay, I was gonna say we might be finishing the game, but we might be setting up the production to finish the game in the next stream because I'm aware of our rather inefficient production lines. But I think I should be able to actually set up everything to be fully automated, which is crazy to me. Hello everybody, hello Raffiani, Mr. T. Balls. Oh god. I believe the TTS pronounced your name right, and I can't remember. Alex Loddle, Skywalker, big summer blowout every time. You got an ad for a chicken nugget. I mean, that's based technically off, like, recommended, like, that's based off, like, your consumer data, so maybe the internet thinks you want chicken nuggets right now. And ad for internet, ironically, I do get ads from Comcast in my area, which is ironic because they're literally the only service provider in my area. So it just kind of feels like them rubbing it in my face, like saying, haha, look at us, we're Comcast, we're the only option. More yapping tomorrow? Oh yeah, we are doing another co-op stream with I'm Next tomorrow. That does mean the stream will be delayed by 2 hours. Hello Night Owl. You didn't search for nuggets? See, but that's not how it works. You know, I could go, I am tempted to do it like an entire stream based around teaching marketing and like design and things that influence you. I mean, that might be interesting, like just a purely educational stream. More We Were Here. Yeah, we're going to be doing We Were Here Together, which I don't know how it's going to go considering the fact it's a considerably much longer game. Also, let me actually get started with chess. Oh wait, my chess screen is wrong. 1 second. You don't get to see the rat. I have to turn on the chroma keys. There you go. Nah. Okay, there you go. That looks right. I need to set this up properly. Let's fucking go. Yeah, but I am tempted to kind of do... I know there's a YouTuber kind of does like marketing reviews. I could do something like that. That is actually in my realm of professional expertise. Now we're gonna go with the Alpine Sicilian here because it's literally the only line I know. These algorithms are pretty silly. Try to sell you a car after they buy you a car. Well, the way they see it is you've been searching for cars, you've been looking for information. They're gonna be like, wow, this person really gains engagement from looking at these cars. Their return, like the rate of looking at the cars is higher than normal, so therefore we're gonna serve ads for you. And depending on what type of ad, you get more money. So like cars, that's a pretty valuable ad space. Car companies will have to pay more per view for that type of ad than rather something, let's say, in the gaming space, because gamers infamously don't buy products. I was about to ask this, tomorrow's stream gonna be delayed by 2 hours tomorrow because y'all are gonna be stuck in a puzzle for that duration. I mean, yes, infamously the sword puzzle. Now I have been editing, 1, the Elden Ring series, and 2, I have been editing both of the VODs of me and I'm Next, and holy shit, I need to like start adding a counter for how many times we both talk over each other, because it's incredible. It makes no sense. Oh, the rat conned me a sheep. You can fake Night Owl for that. Or trying to figure out how the walkie-talkie works. I mean, we inherently knew, I just don't think we realized the thing about the light. And like, sometimes we are playing with a 200 millisecond delay, which you're not really seeing, so like, it's not instantaneous of a reaction for us as possible. Tell me about it. I mean, I am, that's the point. This should just kind of take me back, right? This is fine. I do need castle here, and really my only option is castle short, so I do like how they have a short and long in this. It does make me feel like I'm playing CSGO. You're already stashing away rats for the next reset. I mean, you're clearly just keeping the entire economy afloat. Very much appreciated, I suppose. And Night Owl is the government giving out some corporate buyouts. This is where we operate on a Boeing system economy, clearly. Now, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do here because my position kinda sucks, but they haven't really developed their king, so I'm thinking I might be able to get them stuck in here. You can almost get another secret, still having time to look at the other one properly. Yeah. So I will admit that some secrets vary in difficulty, so I might be thinking about adding cheaper options, or more expensive options for like an easier hint or like easier secrets, but I would have to figure out an entire system for that, and I'd rather just kind of automate something simple. You'll be the true rat economist. I mean, look, if you saved a rat economy 10 times in a row, they just blundered her queen. That's rather unfortunate. I will give you the ultimate rat economist title in Discord, because why not? That wasn't really a great game, but like, basically they just blundered the queen, and I didn't, which does feel bad. Now there is this like division thing. I don't know what this division thing is, but I'm just gonna completely ignore that. Challenge accepted. Don't watch me for that long. I think that's not good for your brain. Did we do the Chaos Codal last time? I think we did the Chaos Codal. No, we actually did I think we double dipped on the Chaos Codal last night. Yeah, we have to wait we'll wait for like a midstream break to do that at the same time. Let me turn down the music, and actually let me start up the game first, because I am actually really quite excited to potentially beat the game. Also, probably should be hitting this screen so you don't see shit. Actually, I don't think it really matters if you see my entire like game library, but at the same time, I think that might reveal some future plans and such. Is not retro overdose. Be a shame if someone were to break the in a row aspect of resetting the rat economy. What, are you gonna reset the rat economy after it's already been reset? It's just gonna reset to 250. It doesn't like decrease it by a certain amount. It just you say we saw your hentai games. Yes, clearly that's how it works. No, but I do want to. I might switch to physical copies of games due to the Steam changes, but I don't know. I have no idea. It just arrived. Are you late for the Persona reveal? No. I mean, I guess for 250 channel points, you can temporarily give me. Is it a Persona if it's just a rat? I don't really understand the furry community, but I guess maybe. No, but then, oh, did I say 10 in a row? I mean, I just said, I mean 10. Clearly saw it was stash of furry shades of gray. Steam changes, mainly changes to the licensing stuff. I don't know, it's complicated. I don't really want to talk about game ownership and the complexity of that nowadays. Anyhow, we need to make... Oh, actually, I did give myself homework from last night. I believe we're about to change our recipe for stators because we're underproducing on them. And it's rather an important product for us. I don't know if we need more of these. I don't know what I'm missing in general in my factory right now. We're missing a lot of things, but we have unlocked the higher level belts and kind of pretty much every bit of research. Aside from like 4 things, so technically not even close to every bit of research. I don't know why I said that. How low down are stators? Is stators a second floor product? I need to label these. Oh, actually, was there... Let's do our daily stream test of... They haven't fixed the code of concrete foundations yet. I don't even think there was an update. I'm just going to be checking that every time. Persona isn't exactly mystery, it's just the rat. You could just literally pick up a rat from a subway. Like, from a New York subway. Make sure, like, it's like hissing and biting at you, and then, yeah, there you go. It's pretty accurate. We are making stators using iron pipes, which do kind of... This does kind of suck for our consumption of wire, because, oh my god, wait, are we even producing... I don't think we're supplying enough wire for this. Yeah, okay, I see the problem here. What is my alternate recipe here? We have to design a quick little... Oh, also, I never really noticed that these are all yellow. Oh, I guess it's because it's all for nuclear production. That's a really nice touch. Electromagnetic connection rod. I don't know if we need to change out any of these, but that's fine. Pressure conversion cubes, we probably need a couple more of, but for now we'll leave that be. Let me take a quick look at... What was it making? I was making stators, right? So we're gonna need iron pipes, that much is fine. We're producing a lot of them. And then using those iron pipes, we need... quick wire, right? How do I make quick wire? I know you may be thinking, wait, why are you producing quick wire? Aren't you making quick wire in the line? Yes, I am, but this does use a shit ton of quick wire, so I think I might have produced this in production, you know? So just feed it raw ingredients, even though it's on the second floor. Okay, quick wire is simply 1 Caterium, but that seems rather expensive. I believe... Oh no, we didn't. Oh, I thought we had an alternate recipe for this. Oh, that really sucks. I really thought we had an alternate recipe for that. Okay, let me go into the MAM and see if we have anything to find. Do I have any Caterium wire recipe? No. Wait. How about a tempered Caterium ingot? You may be thinking about making normal wire out of Caterium? That might be it. Let me see. Though I did specify that recipe, and I'm pretty sure, to be fair, the person who set that homework for me was me in like 3am, and 3am me isn't really the smartest person. No, I think this is kind of the current thing we're doing. I feel like, is there one second, is there another recipe for cable? Because I might have a, okay. Quick wire cable. I see. Let's see, this will take a Clueless. Don't hit me with Clueless, I don't know what I'm doing. You're only produced like 27.5 per minute, that kind of sucks. Oh, I'm just gonna say, that kind of sucks, right? How much, what do you take? What am I even doing here that's like, do I need? Yeah, no, I need a regular wire. How do I make a regular wire? Ah, fused wire, and you make 90 per minute. That's where I'm getting confused. Okay, fused wire, let's go into, actually, I believe we have the recipe to, can I get down on the ground? Thank you. Give me a second, I need to like readjust my brains to control scheme of this game. I need like my muscle memory to like back up. There's an indeed alt for quick wire, Caterium, and copper. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Let's see, Blueprint Designer Mark III. I did say I wasn't gonna need this, but it would be nice to have this. You do take a shit ton of like fused modular frames, and those things aren't exactly cheap. The same with the neural quantum processors, but we kind of need them, so I'm gonna go grab that. Am I even storing any neural processors for myself? I don't actually even know that. Neural processors. Yes, I am. We're not storing a lot of them, unfortunately. We do have plenty of the Fixidium. The Fixidium? In fact, we can actually increase our production of it now that we have the higher level belts. And we can change one of our outputs to like Summer Sloop. It was basically what I previously wanted to do, but slightly better. I'm just gonna leave you producing stuff because why not? Where are we producing those modular? It looks like we're producing the modular cubes to be slightly lower. Not to be confused with the wire, but that's the one we need. Is this the modular cubes? No, you're turbo motors. We're not actually producing enough of you. That's due to, I'm not going to think about this. Oh, this is not a major backup right now. Okay, expensive as hell, I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, okay, I think that's 10. That seems incredibly expensive to kind of like just yoink out my system, but I don't really think we have much of an option for that. Let me go upwards, and also I need to grab some time diamonds. Where the fuck am I producing time diamonds? I don't actually... Ah, actually, time diamonds are being produced over at... It's a particle accelerator recipe? No, it's the quantum. Yeah, it's the quantum Meduhiki. The quantum reassembler? This thing. What is this thing called? Oh, it's a converter, actually. That's fine. Here we go. Nice and cheap. And then we can actually grab some more because we do need some to unlock the recipe for power. Actually, do we have the recipe for power shards? Did I bother unlocking that already? Power shard. Oh yeah, no, we can make this stuff. I mean, honestly, we probably don't need it for the end of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go downwards. We need to, the only place we have a kind of storage of the weird triangles is down here. I really need to make like a latch for me to go down here at the same time, but like, I'm lazy. Yeah, look at it. We have so many triangles. Look at my absurd storage of triangles. What the fuck is this supposed to be? What am I completely lacking on? Salmon quartz, understandable. And sulfur we're currently just delivering via drone because I think we literally only use it for one product, so I may have been a bit overzealous with that. I might change that out to something else. That's fine, whatever. Anyway, fixed site blueprints, Mark III. Actually, I have just realized this is completely pointless because I don't really need them for the layout on my base, but whatever, it's fine. I didn't grab enough modular frames. Modular. If here, fuse modular frames, here you go. And the quantum, the neural link stuff. Okay, let me go upwards. Do I have those in storage in production of the singularity cells? What was I doing? How... I really need to stay better focused on this type of stuff. I was making this to unlock a bigger blueprint just in case I need a bigger blueprint in order to properly ratio out stators. And why was stators such a big deal to me? That's kind of my question. I think it may have been a bigger deal. Okay, I was thinking... I was very concerned why I'm producing this stuff. No, this is simply as a placeholder so I don't overproduce on this stuff massively. Hello, Snowflake. Where are all of my... I don't have any. I don't have any of the thing I'm thinking of. Oh, we do have plenty of coupons though. No, I need 150 I believe for the final kind of statue thing I really want. Has he done an Olivia impression yet? I mean, not really. yeah, I guess. Do you want that? Look, Raphael. If you cut down on the goonage by 50%, I will add an impression of your choice award for 30 seconds to the channel point rewards. Okay? Yeah, okay. But I don't know what you value more, is the question. Let's see. This is where we're making the neural quantum processors. Unfortunately, it looks like we're actually underproducing on them, and by underproducing on them, I mean we're barely making 3... I guess I can just wait on that. That's fine. 50% is not half... 50% of infinity is still infinity. I mean... that is a great point, but I'm not gonna think about it. Oh, I didn't even notice the tiny rat being summoned. It feels too free. I believe in him. This is an intervention, alright? We will cure this man of his goonage eventually. Let me get rid of everything, and at the same time, I should design the recipe for stators, but it's confusing. Okay, let me just hit the clear button on this, right? I don't want to manually clear this out. Thank you, and I don't know why I'm taking this apart just to put it down again, but it feels better. It's like deleting the default cube in Blender. You have to get rid of the old blueprint designer for a new blueprint designer, so you're like engaging with a fresh blueprint designer. It's not a disease, it's a blessing. Average Black Death participant in I guess. Let's get to the roof of the factory. We have plenty of space there because I do need power to fly. Let's put it down here so we can fly around while we build. I believe, rather like at the end of last stream, we took a spare bit of time to double our power production roughly, right? Yeah, and the reason why I need to increase my stator production is because our production of electromagnetic things, the electromagnetic control rods, which is our current limiting factor for nuclear power, is kind of the main bottleneck in terms of our nuclear production. Also, I should probably check on my NK steel. Wasn't I gonna try to automate like the final part this stream? What happened to that? Look, let me look at that. It's called, I think it was called the warp drive, right? The ballistic warp drive. I don't like how you're saying ballistic, right? Isn't that just indicative of like being like a physical projectile? He just worships Slanish. I do. Isn't that like, I'm fairly certain that's like, isn't that like a Warhammer? It's like a god of horniness, right? I don't know like what is that Warhammer 40k? I just know it's a god of, like, excess, technically. Let's see. Yeah, so we required superposition oscillators. 40k Lost Chaos God, understandable. Dark matter crystals, and singularity cells. Singularity cells are the problem here, aren't they? Because they require... Oh, interesting. So in order to make the Fisconium thing, in order to make the power, you require a shit ton of power, which requires plutonium waste. I mean, I am tempted to make this stuff just for the half fact of having, like, increasingly radioactive nuclear waste, but I think it's a bit of a waste. This is the stuff that's difficult, right? The singularity cell, which requires a nuclear pasta, and... wait. Wait, I thought it was 10 nuclear pasta per singularity cell. Oh my god, I really overestimated how many singularity cells I thought it was the other way around. Wasn't it 10 to 1? No. It is 1 to 10. Okay, so for each ballistic drive, you need 2.5 nuclear pasta. So we do need roughly... So we basically need 1,500 nuclear pasta total, and we have a bunch of nuclear pasta in storage. Okay, this isn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. But for now, we're gonna improve our state. Or what am I gonna do next stream then? Because I assume if I set a production, I'm basically just gonna be I guess I should just pretty up the world. Like, I could just pretty up the world and then finish the game. That feels weird. It feels weird to say. Oh my god. Oh, I guess I can just take some time to improve upon the factory. We'll do it. I highly doubt I'll be able to do it within this time period. Like I'm not even setting this for myself. Oh yeah, especially if I just keep yapping. I need to make stators. A stator requires a assembler. In order to make an assembler, we need the fused wire. Because we need fused wire that leads into stator production, which is a ratio of... Let's see, copper odor, that's not it. Stator? Yes, this one, right? So, it's roughly 2 to 1 for these. So for this one, I would simply need copper, criterium, and steel pipes. I don't know how I'm gonna put this all together. So it's 1 to 3. But, okay, you know, let's do kind of the end part of this first. Do we have the quantum encoders yet? I know I haven't waited a while. No, I probably should just, like, summer sleep them while we wait, but, I mean, I'm fairly certain I can build it within this space. I do love being able to see kind of the what's it called? The bounding boxes for each machine is fantastic. You can view this finishing the game, or step 1 is farming awesome points. Like, that might be for my personal self, because I would just go into massive excess, because... I am starting to feel the limitations of this factory and how I built it. So I would require a complete redesign of how I do things on a fundamental level in terms of like the main bus, and that's just kind of impossible to retrofit into this factory. I mean, I guess I could. I would have to like rip apart the entire... It's complicated. I didn't think things through fully. Look, I predicted a fair amount of what would happen in this game. I did not predict some of the finer specifics, though I really don't know it, because normally we use multiple builds for products in Factorio anyway. You should be stators. Why is it dark in here? Oh, it's because it's nighttime. Okay. Pretend you didn't hear that. That was not my wisest question, if I'm gonna be honest. Why did I ask that? Oh my god, that was terrible. Okay. I know this is confusing because this kind of breaks every convention I've ever done before, but it'll be fine. You're gonna be fused quick wire, and then we're gonna have floor holes here. Can I put down floor holes right in the recipe? No. Okay, that's kind of upsetting. No, technically we don't want floor holes. How am I gonna do this? You forgot about nighttime? It's because he lives in a cave with the light permanently on. No, it's quite the opposite. I was born in the night. The night is just my standard day. Yeah, I don't know. I just forget night exists in video games. Why is there just a floating? I'm past the point of questioning that. I'm trying to think of a way to do this like in an organized fashion. I believe we have certain examples of that. Let me check. I have like certain specific... Is it copper? No, that's not copper. Copper ingot is like the big building. Is it cables? It is cables. But this is a 1 to 3 recipe. No, actually, this is kind of exactly what we need, right? So basically, this is somewhat similar to what I need, except it needs to be slightly different. Yeah, you know, here, let's put this down, and then we're gonna use this as kind of inspiration. You know, it's fine. So I'm plagiarizing myself here. Cables, basically, I've studied for the test. It's the highest form of cheating. Okay, that's Criterium. That is going to be copper. This flows down here, and it'll flow into 2 specific... This has to flow into 2 assemblers rather than 2 constructors, right? So the blueprint of, or the footprint of this might be a little bit different than I'm intending. Let's see, if I remove you... Come here. Come here. Hopefully this will actually allow me to save this as a recipe properly, and if not, I'm going to cry. I could also just overclock the bottom floor, but I want to be able to overclock this design naturally, and me not have to worry about kind of any weird little hiccups here and there. Okay, then basically we'll only need to bring in iron pipes if I do this properly. Yeah, can I guess I have to move you slightly more forward than your north or higher compatriot, right? That should be enough space to route cables through. I should turn on my flashlight. I need like an idiot mode. Like, I just need stronger lights in every game because I'm an idiot and I'm completely fine with like... Because I do like the immersion of nighttime in most video games, but unfortunately Twitch encoding as well as YouTube encoding does not share my same sentiment, alright? It turns out differentiating between like 4 types of black pixels is not within the prerogative of saving data, so I should probably, you know, be a bit more liberal with my lights. If I put this down, that's gonna kind of jut into that, but that doesn't really matter. If I remove all of this, that doesn't really matter. Now, I plug this into this. We're gonna go straight mode here. Why is it being... Yeah, there you go. I think that's the way. I don't know why I was being a bit funky. Yeah, it was pretty, like, it was, like, that last time was also on straight mode. Why was the bending on this corner here? I'm not gonna question it. It's fine. This... How am I going to do this, actually? Now that I think about it. I could... Because I don't know how high... I could just make the bottom one pipe. Actually, I have a much better way of doing this. Okay. The bottom one here is going to be pipes, right? I don't know why I'm asking you. This is all... The design is currently literally only in my head. I'm the only one who gets to control the current design of this. And then I need a little bit of space to maneuver back and forth. Let me move this here. And by move this, I mean remove these. Okay, that should be enough space for a couple of... That's gonna look a little bit funky, but, you know, it's fine. It's acceptable levels of funk. I don't really think I care about the beauty of my stator production that much in relative terms. Okay, here you are, and... You're also making stators. You are making a stator as well, right? Okay, so in here, we're going to be bringing in iron pipes. And we're going to be lowering in the quick wire. Wait, I should do this the other way around so it looks a bit more natural most of the time. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. So over here, we are going to do a splitter. Yes. Now, actually, I couldn't move the splitter even higher. No, I'm overcomplicating things again. Keep it simple, stupid. Alright. We're going to remove... Actually, wait, if I do actually overcomplicate it, it does look 6 times better than I'm thinking about it. But... Why am I trapped with this curse of trying to make everything look good and efficient? Truly a nightmare. Okay, we're gonna line these up. This is gonna make sense in just a second, I promise. We are going to be using a tiny floor hole from here to here. That looks fine, I guess. And then we're going to be running a line and another tiny floor hole from here to here. This looks weird. I will admit that. So we need a tiny floor hole entering from this and then entering into this, right? Is that lined up? I think that's lined up. And then can I plug in a cable on top of this? I can. Unfortunately, it's not letting me do... Oh, it's not letting me do the thing I want to do. I mean, that's fine. We can have a little curve in that. See, this looks okay-ish. And now I really should have just built this from the ground up rather than retrofitting an old design model. I kind of hate this in every way, shape, and form, but it's okay. I will give up on perfectionism. I need to, like, what's that one book by, oh god, was it the Japanese author who was like, Mary Kay? No, the person who's like, if it doesn't bring you joy, just get rid of it. I essentially need to do the same thing, except for my automation lines. Okay, stator, we don't have a... Do we have space to put a merger? Fuck, no. This is why we need the higher level quantum. Wait, do we have the quantum encoders yet? Yes, we don't. We need 6 more. Or 2 more. Okay. Let's save you. We're gonna clear this blueprint and then we're gonna move this over slightly manually. Wow. Innovative tech solutions. Okay. That's an ASIP rack. Actually, it's integrated tech solutions now I think about it. I'm very bad at names. Okay, merger. You go backwards, back into the assembly line. Yep, fantastic. The same with this one over here. That's plugged into itself, I have just realized that. I'm really... Why do I keep doing that? What? Eh? Yeah, no, this is a merger. I'm getting confused by my own design principles. I set these up so I wouldn't get confused, but it's making things worse. Okay, honestly, I lied about liking this little curve here. I don't like the curve. I wanted to go straight into, like, a tiny little thing. I'm gonna figure this out. If I go straight mode here, I think that's the minimum curve it can take. And then we're gonna do something a little bit rancid. Yeah, that looks a lot better, at least. Yeah, I like that. And it's kind of just running on top of this, like, weird safety line thing they have. Okay, does this make sense to me from a perspective of stackable design? I wish I could test this in this thing and see if it would work, but I don't think there's a way to do that. Okay, let's just save you as Stator Mator. There you go. Stator Mator is probably the better way to do it. I forgot to give that an icon. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. How are my trains doing? Are my trains actually running fine? I don't know why I bother asking myself that. Why? Okay, why are they all stuck in production again? I can't. I'm gonna be free from this curse eventually. No, don't tell me they're all backed up and waiting. No, I assume that they're waiting just to empty themselves, right? Nothing... You're waiting to leave the station. That's kind of bad, because I believe you're a quartz train. Also, hello, Prince. Oh, you're up quite early, and thank you for the hydration. A jump scare? I mean, truly. Oh god, the tea was too hot. I'm not used to people hydrating me this early. Okay. You're waiting to leave, you're waiting to leave. Ah, fuck it, I don't care. It'll work itself out. You've been working night shift and I hated it? Oh, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't fuck over your sleeps. I don't mind. The problem is, like, I don't like getting assigned night shift. I don't work in service anymore, so it's less of a problem for me now, but, like, working night shift after working day shift is, like, a terrible on both the workers' end and, like, management's end. One, you're burning out your worker by fucking up their sleep schedule, and then two, they're gonna be inefficient coming in the next day because they're gonna be sleepy and tired. You've gone past the point of being super... Please go take a nap. It's okay, you can watch the VOD later. Like, genuinely, please go sleep for yourself. I don't want, like, anybody getting, like, mental injuries. I don't know how sleep deprivation works, but I'm not keen on finding out, okay? Through first-hand experience of a viewer. I guess that would be second-hand experience for me. Whatever, that's pedantics. Go to sleep. Anyhow, I was making stators, which should be on the second floor. You're just gonna say hi before going to bed? Please do, but thank you for dropping by. Have a fantastic night, and may you get plenty of rest. I need to remove all of these now, don't I? Oh, and I have to remove all the, like, floating belts. Oh, no, and these. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, I wish there's a way to, like, auto-trash these. Just, allow me to check a, like... Actually, I guess it'd be terrible if, like, it killed summer sloops and this stuff, but, like, I wish there was an option I can check in the menu just to say, hey, I don't want to, like, make iron pipes anymore. If you don't sleep a lot, you start to hallucinate, it looks funky as shit. That's not... I don't hallucinate when I lack sleep. I just kind of turn into a bowling ball. And then words like... It feels like I'm getting pulled into, like, the depths of an ocean slowly. It's not, like, really a hallucination, though. It's definitely not good for you. You can have a rotund rat as I live. Have a fantastic, I guess not night, but enjoy your sleep. Anyhow, let me put down the Stator Maker, the Stator Makininator. I really like Doofenshmirtz's naming convention. I really need to adopt Doofenshmirtz's naming convention. Just add a nader after the end of every word, and it just sounds automatically cooler. I don't know why the US doesn't adopt this for wartime strategy efforts. If someone killed me with the unalive nader, it's 5,000. I would be embarrassed to no end. I'd be ridiculed as a ghost. Have a fantastic night, Prince. Okay, let me plug all these in. And I guess I have to replace you because I don't... Why do I do this? I don't think I really had my... you know it's because I didn't realize I could use the second output on top of this thing. That's a lot of stators. I didn't realize I can use the second output for on the top of this thing for using it as a lift for dimensional storage, so it's a bit more compact and convenient. Plus, this way you only have one depot that's kind of getting used. Speaking of which, that's rather inconvenient for us, so we're just kind of doing it a more simple way. Here we go. See? Doesn't that work? I think that's actually quite fantastic. And then it's simply like that. Okay, this is technically right, but at the same time I do want to switch over to my current convention of things as long as I retrofit this stuff. Anytime I say the word retro, I do actually gain kind of a bit of, like, physical shell shock, because I'm like, oh, I'm saying my own name. Yes, in that case, birth control pills should be renamed anti-babynators. Yeah, but do you see what I mean? It just makes it sound so cool. Look, a nader, I don't know, like, what... I just realized this entire design doesn't work because I forgot to do this thing. I'm sure some of you noticed that, but it's fine. And let's go this way. But yeah, no, like, I don't know, is like an nader like a Greek, like, suffix or something? I don't think it is. I think they just decided, like, where did, like, the appendage for, like, the word nader come from? I'm assuming there's some place of origin in, like, Latin or something. It might just be like a Latin, like, root or something. But it's just such a funny one, and I love it. You do know they're called anti-baby pillen. I love German. What is, okay, in German, what is the term for, I believe it's like the weird, like, specific device used for cracking eggs in Germany. But, like, it's so specific and it's so long and it's just the greatest term ever invented. This, oh my god, I can't remember any German words because it's basically just 17 words stacked on top of each other. I give up. Actually, I'm looking this up because I do quite enjoy this. German egg cracking cracker name. The Irschlach in Schol Brush Stillen Verschachel. Well, that was very clearly well pronounced. You can tell I've practiced speaking German many times in my life, and that wasn't my first time ever trying to pronounce a German word somehow. Okay. This should be providing the necessary steel pipes and such. We're gonna go down by steel pipe specifically made of iron, which is quite confusing. Flawless pronunciation. I mean, truly. I'm the most... I was gonna say like what's like a literal... I'm the literacy mind of this generation? The pronunciation mind of this gen... I'm the polyglottic mind? No, that's specifically speaking for more languages than one. I don't know. Retro quick, 1 or 2? Quick. Or if you just wanted between 1 and 2, 1, I guess. I'm very... fucking hell, look, you phrased it ambiguously, alright? I told you it was gonna be 1. Look, I gave you... look, you can't give me 3 options with ambiguous phrasing. I changed it. Well, it didn't work. Well, there you go. See, it didn't even matter. We need to pull off both of these lines. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know what that's in reference to, but you know. Hopefully you figure out whatever your 1 and 2 options are. When you go splitter, and then it goes backwards this way. Yeah, I love this method of just yoinking pipes, or yoinking products onto belts. It's just so easy in comparison to everything else I've discovered so far. Surprisingly, the second floor doesn't have a lot of, like, sub-belts on the underfloor. I really thought, like, this is one of the least complex floors, despite it. It was for a minesweeper, got stuck in a 50-50. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I'm familiar with the concept. I haven't really delved into minesweeper that much, but, like, that kinda does suck. I'm assuming... Do, like, modern versions of minesweepers prevent, like, 50-50s? I feel like you can probably program a minesweeper without a 50-50, but I don't know if people want that, too, at the same time. But hey... I don't know why I'm like notorious. I guess I'm not really notoriously unlucky on stream. I'm like notoriously unlucky in real life amongst my friends, but like, I don't know, I feel like I've had fairly good luck in games over the course of my streams. I can't really complain. But let me... What is... okay, is this connected properly? No. You're unlucky with friends? That's quite sad. That's not what I mean. Amongst my friends, I am known as having terrible luck due to random chance, I guess. The god of fate has decided they despise me at most intervals, aside from when I'm streaming Stardew Valley, I guess. And then like a couple other games, but yeah, no, genuinely, I do get quite unlucky in like most video games. And then, I think one of my most famous examples, I was grinding an item that was 1,000 or 1 in 5,000 in a video game, specifically a rare item necessary to complete like a cosmetic in old school RuneScape, specifically a Championscape if you're familiar with the game. I got an item in like 1,700, or like, I got the item in 72,302 kills. It was an arduous task that took all of my brain power not to explode. It was terrible. A roll for friends. I don't think that's how it works in real life. Clearly rolled a 1. Ugh. Does it count if I'm using a D20? Can I use a D100, please? Let me go downward. Is this connected? No. How am I gonna do this? This is kind of funky, I do admit that, but I think it's kind of our only... how do I do this actually if I'm making it look terrible? Let's go slightly down. Actually, I guess we don't need these for anything else. We don't need to extend this line out that far. If I plug this into you... Did I just remove an important pipe? I think I did. Wait, what did I remove? What did I just remove? I don't know what this is. I think this might be water. I'm gonna plug you back in case you actually were something. Okay, you're not actually anything. What about this one? Isn't this supposed to be copper? Why is there no copper on it? It's because I don't know how to look at the color of arrows. Okay, fantastic. If friendship is an RPG, I must be playing on tactician mode. I mean, I'm clearly playing on honor mode. I don't know. But like, I don't know. I feel like I've lucked out with my friends. You know, they care for me. Why is there no copper in this? What's going on? Is this my copper line not set up? Do I really? Why? Okay. Why is this not actually plugged into this thing? Hello? Copper? Copper, please. Ah, there you go. Now you're flowing. Sometimes you just need to refresh its brain just so it like starts getting flowing. This should work, right? I really do hope it does, because otherwise we might be fucked here. Let's see. Are you producing anything? No, you have no steel pipes. Why don't you have any steel pipes? Oh, that's because you're not connected to this. You're not connected to this. I probably should have done that so the steel pipes would have at least been saturated, but as long as, okay, look, we'll take a look at this. If this produces some stators, we should be good to go on. Actually, let's put down a couple more just in case, because I believe these are used in literally nearly everything we make, so why not double up on it? I see factory problems. I have many factory problems. I'm continuing my homework from last night, where I was limited by my stator production, so now I'm fixing my stator production, and then I have to fix my... Actually, I think that's kind of it. I think, like, my stator production was kind of my main issue. Is this lined up? This doesn't feel lined up. I guess it is lined up. Okay, here we go. Quick wire and copper. And... don't forget to... I need to remember to do, like... I need to remember to update this place, right? Yeah. I forgot to plug these in the blueprint. Here we go. Is that too high? That's too high. That's unfortunate. Can I line these up properly? Thank you. And just one more. Just make 200 stator per minute? I mean, it's possible, but like, I'm not gonna set up an entire factory for that. I could, but like, it really doesn't matter too much. We have more bottlenecks rather than stators, and then I'm gonna have more bottlenecks if I decide to do it that way. Let's plug in these cables. And I believe there's only one left, and the one line left we have to fully plug in, and that would be the iron pipes. Are we even producing enough iron pipes for this entire? Yeah, we absolutely are, actually. Let's see, is the iron pipes hooked up to the system is more of the question right now. Yes, what's going on? Why is my iron pipe production kind of garbage right now? Is it because we have no iron coming into the factory at the moment? Hello, iron pipe production. What are you doing? You are steel beam. You produce 100, you produce 100. You produce 125? I could turn you on, but I guess you're using the wrong recipe? Oh, weird. Oh, I need to increase the amount of these things we use. Why am I summer slooping these? I don't think we're really backed up on steel. Actually, why am I summer slooping these? I have so many questions about this production line. Why did I Oh, I probably should have gotten rid of that. Okay, you know what? Before I go crazy, let's go, like, unlock the last blueprint thing. Neural quantum processors. We have plenty of those. Right, sort. We do have plenty of them. And then we're going to upgrade the basic constructor recipe so I don't have to change out the belts on it constantly. Please, let me go up. I can't. That's not a bit. That's not a bit. I just can't move left and right now. Okay, here we go. Literally every technology complete, aside from the final phase.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Designer Mark III allows for 20% increased blueprint size in all dimensions, for an overall 71.2% increase in volume. Sadly, I doubt we will see equivalent increases in your efficiency.
Well, yeah, maybe you should design all your machines to be perfect squares, Ada, huh? You think about that? You know? Maybe you should stop designing big fucking circles for your particle accelerator and somehow make them squares. Then I can fully utilize the space. Yeah, it would be nicer to be able to build in this kind of blueprint for the factory cells, but I mean, I think it's a bit too late for that. Before I go out changing something I don't have to, let me take a moment to plug in this thing over here and line you up with this. I don't really care if it's too visually lined from the bottom here. Okay, we're gonna save this as stator production. I don't actually know if I'm ever going to need this thing again, but just in case. And we're clearing this out. Fantastic. All the stuff can fit in the Mark III. I mean, like, but like, if you pack... Okay, let me explain. If you pack, like, multiple circles in this thing, you're not going to be fully utilizing the space within it. That's the problem I'm making. This is a packaging problem, alright? This is a packaging efficiency problem, rather than, like, it's a space utilization problem. I don't know the correct terms for that, but it is that thing. What do you take to make? Oh, you require, like, the weird stuff, but we make plenty of the weird stuff, so we should be good. Let me edit the to-do list, because I think that was everything we needed to do. Right, let me get rid of you. Clear this out. Fantastic. Now, I believe we can actually finally get started on the ballistic missile, or the ballistic warp drive production. We're making, I would not be surprised if these are secretly disguised as ballistic missiles and we're just making like an AI weapon program. Don't tell me, but I have a feeling of like the AI expansion ships or whatever, we're essentially just kind of feeding Ada just kind of arms and legs to expand a bit further out into the universe. I wonder if Ada might be a singularity. That would be cool. We probably need to increase our nuclear pasta production. We have plenty of like... let's go up to 200%. Yeah, baby. How much power do you take? Only 1,750. Wait, how much power do you take? I need you to update, so I need you to finish this operation, and then we'll see. I'm assuming my factory won't shut down just because of this floor. You're not paid to question Ada's intentions for high-velocity propulsion systems. It says ballistics, right? Normally you don't say ballistics unless you're referring to projectile systems, but hey, I have no idea. Retro, I've been behaved. Can we get an impression? I did promise. Of course, dear. Of course, you've been a very good boy. Of course you can have an Olivia impression. I need to stop feeding that type of stuff. Oh my god. I need to wash my mouth after that. Oh, that felt wrong. God damn it, you can't immediately say no more Olivia impressions for the rest of the stream. How dare you goon to that? Okay. What the fuck was I making? Many things, but mostly poorly. Ballistic warp drives. I needed to make singularities for that. In order to make singularities, let's add this to the to-do list. The iron plates and the concrete. What do we make you in? You make you in a manufacturer. Let's put down a manufacturer just so we can kind of gain. Okay, you take 100 per minute, you take 200 per minute. The concrete isn't a big deal. The iron plates kinda suck, but that's not really a big deal either. Dark matter crystals is the big deal. And then nuclear pasta we can just take from this too. We do have plenty in storage, right? We do have plenty in storage. Actually, do we have 1,000? Let me see. I think this is actually 1,000, right? Yeah, this is roughly 1,000. Let's go put away our excess. Away, right? I think that's 1,000. I can't really count, but I'm just gonna assume it's 1,000. Let's go finish off that product. I think we also have 1,000 of these things by now, right? Yeah, we absolutely oh my god, that I'm assuming that's a bit more. Oh, I wonder how many tickets that worth. I'm really quite excited to see that, but I'm assuming that's more than 1,000. Let's go outside of here. And I guess I can just throw the excess product, or start throwing the excess product into a sink, but I'd rather just save my materials down the line because I don't think we're fully, like, efficient a factory. If you want to know how much is a container, hit F and look at the storage. That's doable. Hit F. Wait, I don't think this constitutes a container. Regardless, oh, that's 850. Okay, well, good enough. Good enough for now. Let's begin making singularity cells before I regret it. I assume. Also, I should probably take a quick look at my power supply, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm not... as long as my nuclear plant doesn't shut down, we should be... If my nuclear plant does shut down, we're fucked. Because I have no idea how I would start the factory at this point anymore. It'll be fine. Manual space elevator shipping? I'm not dragging out, like, 4 lines out to that thing, just, like, manually. Like, look. Actually, it would be an interesting idea. I would like to see... Because I feel like my factory isn't big enough. I would like to see maybe, instead of having like a certain like limit of items you need to put in, you could have like, you would be required to like sustainably put in a certain amount of like, of items per minute and like sustain that for like a long period of time. I think that'd be quite interesting. Yeah. I don't think that I've seen that done in a factory production game before. Just have to like hit certain like logistic like through mark hole or logistic marks in order to actually properly power your factory. Shapes 1 did that? Did they really? I don't remember because I did. Oh, actually, I think they did. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I was completely wrong. I do actually have Shapes 2. I've been gifted Shapes 2 by a friend, but I can only play like one factory production game at a time. Otherwise, I will be doomed forever. Okay, you're actually not that much more. Like, you're just, fuck it, we're gonna overclock both of these. Why not? I'm not gonna summer sloop this because I think that's a terrible idea. Shapes 2 is very good, doesn't use that specific metric though. Yeah, I don't know, I like the idea of throughput now I thought about it. I'm patenting that very clearly. No other game dev can use that idea. Oh god. I really wish, because there is one game mechanic I would like to see in more games, and that's specifically the Nemesis system from Shadow Mordor, but like, the office for that is specifically, they've been very litigious about making sure no other games use their quote-unquote Nemesis system, but like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for that argument. I summer sloop with 2 power shards and it was 1500, yeah, that's not, I think I'm good. It should, I mean, like, my factory can sustain that, but like, I don't think I need that many for now. Oh, so we're making 4 per minute. It'll be fine. Now we are running into a problem where we're kind of running into spatial constraints here, but I mean, this is still fine. So this is a manufacturer 3 lane. Actually, we need a 4 lane, don't we? Yeah, how am I gonna get dark matter crystals? Which one is dark matter crystals? I believe it's you? I think we're also we need to make more dark matter crystals because I'm assuming we're kind of full up on dark matter residue. Yeah, there we are. I also should probably, rather than doing it this way, I probably should just increase it by adding another one of these, but this is fine. Let me... Okay, wait. I should probably be making the singularity cells here, and then what is the ballistic missiles require? Let me check a quick chat. It requires the superposition oscillators. The superposition oscillators, are we making those here? Because that'll be actually incredibly convenient. We absolutely are making them here. Fan-bloody-tastic. And then, oh my god, it's literally all coming together. I don't even need an additional floor on top of this. I think this is the last floor of the factory. We're making these. We have plenty of these down below. In fact, we have more than enough. I can turn off production for that. We don't have enough superposition oscillators. I think we've done it. I think this is it. Like, this is it. I thought our factory would be a lot taller, but no, we've done it. I say we've done it like I've actually completed the production. I need to build the machines first, and then I can say we've done it. No more floors. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but like, you know, as long as I don't have to put down like another 10,000 concrete, I'm okay with that. I should probably like finish off the edges of the factory. I could just add more floors. Oh, I do want to add like a ridiculous tower on top of this thing, because I know this is technically my final floor now. I could have my add my transport tower, but at this point it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Alright, retro time to shine again. 1, 2, or 3. I'm feeling a sneaky little 3 here, you know. I don't know how fast you're solving these minesweepers, but I'm very, very committed to making sure that I hit every single mine. Let's go this way. I do wonder how effective were underwater mines in the past. They didn't really seem like they would be fundamentally too effective of machinery. Good boy. Don't say good boy to me. No, that's weird. That's so weird. Let's see. 2 was the mine. I can't believe it. I've been betrayed by Misalsos. I mean, actually, there are, and I did read about this the other day. There are Gambian like field mice or field rats, Gambian field rats, which are specifically trained to Gambian pouch rats. Okay, Gambian pouch rats, and these rats are specifically trained to detect landmines. And unfortunately, they aren't like kind of suicide, but they're not really suicide bombers. They're mainly detecting from smells. But they've been like saving people in war zones. Like, look at these little fellas. They're incredible. I am just pulling up like a photo of 50 million rats. But yeah, no, Gambian pouch rats, they're really big. They're like the size of my yeah, like look at this lad. But yeah, no, like it's really fantastic. They're training them, and they're using them to detect landmines. One sec. I need to swallow more water. My throat is incredibly... It's not dry. It just requires lubrication at the moment. Literally me playing Minesweeper. Truly. I don't know, like, rats have a lot of uses. Like, I feel like, I don't know, rats seem like they could be a good pet, if it wasn't for their short lifespan. Apparently a Gambian pouch rat lives for 7 years, which would be a pretty good lifespan for a pet. But unfortunately, they're highly social creatures, and I feel like it's a bit wrong to have highly social creatures kind of alone by themselves. Even like with just a couple of them, I don't think they gain enough socialization in order to like justify owning one as a pet, you know? But hey, it's fine. Let me go. I need a manufacturer 4-lane, I believe. Yeah, I might actually do this the other way around for once, because yeah, technically I need to go inwards. Oh shit, do I make this manually? This feels weird, but like, I guess I have to. I don't really have to, but like, I guess I need to? I guess I don't need to. I guess I just want to. That was a lot of motions for me in that one moment. Let me put this down over here, just kind of matching the position of this, right? Now we are making singularity. I'm just gonna, okay. I keep forgetting, so I'm simply just gonna have this in the middle of this, just so I can see it. We need the dark matter crystals, so we're gonna be taking dark matter crystals from here, I guess. I guess we're not doing it that way. Let's go our regular method of manufacturing then. I'm very indecisive at the moment, if you cannot tell. I want these to line up perfectly. How far inwards are you? You are directly aligned with the edge of this foundation, right? Yes, you are. Fantastic. Now, I should be able to grab a line of stuff and then bring it over. You are a smart splitter, right? I guess you should be... I wish there was a way to prioritize which one it would take for overflow. Because this leads into storage, and this leads into non-storage. Are we even producing... How full are, like, dark matter pipes? I don't think we're actually, like, justifiably... 125, 100, and 75. Oh, so we're actually perfectly on ratio with how much dark matter crystals we're producing, right? And then, do you produce any dark matter crystals? No? Okay, fantastic. So that is actually somehow a perfectly balanced ratio. Oh, wait. The photonic fluid, does that actually produce any dark matter fluid at the same time? No, wow, that's actually in perfect ratio. That's a crazy coincidence. I can't believe it. I just saw the new Steam tag. It was Cumlet but happy nonetheless. I mean, that is actually true. I am a Costco executive member. I have the Costco Black Card. Oh my god, yeah, but I need to stop shilling for Costco for free, but I just can't, I physically can't stop myself, you know? It's just too built into me. You did something right with dark matter? I didn't. Did I? I guess I did. Let me plug this in. We need... we're not making heavy modular frames. I keep forgetting to change out. We need iron plates and concrete, so that's coming in from the bottom, so we're gonna put 2 here. There you go. Now, these are like base floor products, so this should be fine. The dark matter crystals will be coming directly from this place, so we should line up a little thing. Let's actually just try it this way. And I don't know how far it'll try to. Wait, why are you... Yes, that's good. I like that. Put it down. Put it down. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with the placement of this machine? I suppose it doesn't like the support? Sometimes it'll accept clipping. Yeah, sometimes it'll be like, yeah, this clipping's completely fine. You can go through 16 floors. We don't care. And sometimes like, oh no. You have a thing in the slightly the wrong place at the wrong time. You're doomed forever now. Here we go. And simply... There you go. Okay, now I am tempted. Let me see. If I set this as any undefined... I wonder if it will split between these two and then this one is the overflow. I'm assuming that's how this thing's programming works, and it does seem to be the case. Absolutely fantastic, and let me put back down the smaller pillar supports, just so my mind doesn't actually explode. Here we go. And just one last product before we're making singularity cells, which is nuclear pasta, which is kind of far away. Now that I'm looking at that, but I guess... You know what? It's the fucking last floor. I can add a belt in the middle of this place. It doesn't fucking matter. I can't believe it. Let me do this right. How am I gonna do this? Technically, you should be on the next floor, but, like, it really doesn't matter at this point. How do I... What's the last... Okay, before I plug this in, you are gonna flow into this, right? I don't think we're producing... How many dark matter crystals are we producing per minute? 60 per minute, so we are actually overproducing. Fantastic. You need the 60 diamonds per minute. We're producing roughly 160 right now, so that should be fine at the same time. Yeah, perfect. You're filling up, and... Is there anything else I need for Mayor? No, just the nuclear pasta. I think we're producing the nuclear pasta per minute. And then this will go into a ballistic warp drive, right? Ballistic warp drive. Add to to-do list, we're gonna get rid of... Okay, that's actually easy. Wait, I think our dark matter production doesn't quite line up with... Yeah, I think our dark matter production doesn't line up with the superposition oscillators. Though actually, ironically, the more superposition oscillators we make, the more dark matter we produced. Wait, does the... Now you take 6 and you take... 300... No, you take 5 to make? Wait. Does producing... Does producing a superposition oscillator, like, create a surplus of... Wait, I think it creates a surplus of dark matter residue. Oh, that's ironic. Are you using portals? Probably not. My base is actually pretty isolated in, like, the north, this entire corner of the map, and I think I might just make, like, a cool tower. I mean, I guess I could play around with them, right? I'm assuming I probably have to reach a certain threshold of production, but, like... For now, I just want to finish off the Phase 5 project because I'm quite surprised. Let's see. If I plug this in... let's just honestly, I think we can justifiably... Are we using modular engines in any build in this place? I don't think I am. No, I am. Okay, let me actually not do that then. I'm gonna add a sneaky little belt that goes up onto here, and this is the first time I'm actually merging, like, onto the belt, onto the bus directly, but it's the last floor, so we can break convention. Let's go. Portals use 2 singular sails per minute. Oh. Oh, it's like fuel. I mean, that's interesting. I think that's actually sustainable for me. I'm guessing that's more for mega bases and such, but yeah, that is pretty sustainable. Nuclear pasta. Let's go here. We need to put down a splitter, right? Actually, I don't need to put down a splitter there. We're gonna put down the splitter here. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this in a way my brain doesn't hate. It's a great question, me. Thank you, me. You always ask great questions. Can I can't move that. Let me simply make like a tiny little curve here just so I can actually build off this, right? Fantastic. Now, let me... Perfect. Right. Okay. This should be everything I need. Yes, look at that. I know I hate this kind... Actually, I don't really mind it too much because we're essentially... I don't know, it's the last floor, so it feels good. I can finally break free of my strict conventions. All my conventions, like, have helped me up until this far, but, like, this is the final bit of production, so it doesn't fucking matter. I'm not gonna need to upscale this to, like, make more products down the line because it will be required in, like, 60 different recipes in the future, I think. Speaking of which, I probably should be putting the dark matter cells up here. And then moving the nuclear pasta. I mean, it's fucking, who cares? It's the last floor, it's the convention. Break the convention. Break free of my molds. I'm free of my shackles and chains. Oh my god, behold. You know, I can even clip... No, I'm not gonna... I mean, it's the final product. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I have more self-respect than that, please. Let me see. Actually, I guess I should probably move this a bit earlier just so I can plug it off. Let's say somewhere here. And I kind of just want like a natural looking S-curve leading from a splitter here. If I can. Where's the Mark 6 belts at? I mean... below. We have them, but we're not going to use them because it doesn't make sense to be using them for something we're going to be we're making nuclear pasta. I'm not... Look, I don't think anybody... There's probably some maniac in the game somewhere who's producing 1,200 nuclear pasta per minute, alright? I am not that maniac. I don't think there's enough copper in the world to produce that. Like, what are you talking about? Why would I be putting Mark 6 belts here? It no longer says bless you when someone sneezes. I always say bless you when someone sneezes. How dare you? That's not being an anarchist. That's just being rude. Let's see. I'm not doing 1,200. I could be a funny goal, but I think I would go crazy by that time. Also, like, I'm assuming there's probably some post-research stuff, right? Similar to Factorio, where you're gonna just need to do... I guess we'll see. We'll just have to see. That's kind of my motto. Yeah, let's just change this out. I don't really like how this is looking. I'm gonna remove everything associated with this. I'm gonna bring in all the pasta into my inventory too. That's kind of a big waste. And same here. Let me see how much we can make per minute. I mean, I think it's like, I technically think it's like throughput limited by the copper, but there are a bunch of efficient recipes. I think it's doable to do that, but like, I can't imagine my game would be stable by then. It will probably explode by that point. I think I would reach the heat death of the universe. I would have to make so much copper. It's so much copper. Okay. And then I guess the fuse modular frames kind of suck, but you can summer sloop down in comparison. But think of the points for sinking it. I mean, yeah, but like, At that point, I feel like you would have, like, beaten the game and unlocked literally everything, right? Like, if you're making, like, 100 pasta a minute per se, I'm assuming they'll probably unlock everything. That's actually a good question, because they do seem to be exponential. Maybe not. I'd have to think about that. Or actually, I could probably calculate exactly, like, the rate of exponential curve for the, like, points, using, like, certain data points if I can actually manage to kind of consolidate the data in, like, one easy format. But that sounds like nerd shit, and I refuse to do some nerd shit right now. You can buy multiple golden nut statues. Look, I guess I could purchase, you know, 4 million points worth of things. That's probably a lot. It's not even, I think we're already like a 4 million per point, so, but like, at what point does, like, I feel like Fix-It, like, just owes me their entire company if I do that, alright? Like, I don't think Ada will reward me and, like, call me a good boy if I put down 5 bajillion fucking golden nut tokens. They should be probably, it should praise my efficiency and then roast me 5 seconds later. You can make 134 nuclear pasta if you use a converter to make ores, and if you don't make 70. Okay, so you can't even do a full belt. I'm so sad. I mean, I guess you can do like a full belt of the lesser belt, but like, it's so sad. I'm assuming there's probably someone who plays out there like that. I don't know. I like Mega Factory stuff, but that's more my expertise in Factorio. Plus, I like Factorio because it's efficient. The game has surprised me with how much, how efficient it is. I'm assuming that's the Unreal Engine 5 optimizations and probably quite a work on the devs end. Behold, my Singularity Maker. Oh, wait. I was gonna say my Singularity Maker. We don't actually make any singularities at the moment. Let me plug these in. I need to go grab fucking iron plates. I don't think I've ever used iron plates for anything in the base. I guess it finally has come down to it. So we need to grab concrete, which I believe is a base floor product, as well as iron plates, which is also base floor product. Now, unfortunately, that means we're gonna overflow on this line, so we're gonna have to make like an additional one over here. I'm working on 18,000 iron ore to make iron ingots. That sounds like a lot of blueprints. That sounds like a lot of blueprints. Let me put this down. And here we go. A splitter. Connect this up. And you're just gonna go directly on top if I can help it. Here you go. Why aren't you plugging in? There you go. Now I do need to bring concrete over, so I'm gonna have to run an additional line. I guess I could put on top of this bling. Yeah, technically I'm never gonna need an initial product on this upper floor again. It keeps feeling weird to say, because I don't need to, like, I know every product in the game now and how to make it, so I can build like an entire detailed... I could make like a spreadsheet of like the amount of products I need for literally everything if I really wanted to like maximize my factory production and stuff, but like that's too hard for me right now. Not really. I'm making each refinery run at 250%. I mean, yeah, but it's still, you can just blueprint that, right? You can, the power cells, you can put the power cells in the blueprint and then the blueprint will save the power cells, correct? I think I misunderstand what you mean by that. It's fine. Okay, we're definitely producing enough concrete, or... No, I'm certain we're not producing enough concrete. I think we just have like a Mark III belt somewhere. And over here we need to grab the iron. Where the fuck is the iron? I think it's on here somewhere. Is this iron? I think that's iron. Yeah, that's iron. I'm just gonna assume it's iron. Let's actually face it inwards and we're just gonna bring it over to that side. Now, splitter. Bish bash bosh. There you go. Oh, isn't this looking fucking lovely? And by fucking lovely, I do need to disguise this when I finish this factory. You'll have to. Oh, it's only 206 refined. I thought that was probably. Yeah, actually, that doesn't sound too bad. 206 refineries. They're big, but like that sound. Oh, I guess the water would kind of suck. The water sounds more annoying than setting up the refineries themselves, if I'm thinking about it. Though I guess there's that like one weird water node, but I don't think the water nodes are as important as just going like having a base in the ocean or something. Let's put this here. And this should be not the final thing we plug in, but close to the final one. Okay. Wait. Shit, no one stopped me! Oh no, nobody stopped me from plugging in iron ingots into my iron plate. God, no. Oh god, okay. One sec, I need to amend this, These are all iron ingots. It's fine. There's technically a limit on how much water you can extract, but even this game's fan base doesn't track it. Ew, and they track everything. The ocean, there's an oceanic limit. I'm assuming that's probably like a max integer sort of thing. What, is it gonna be like 2.14 billion, like things of water per minute? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like, yeah, I don't know, sometimes, I don't know, like, that actually, Unreal 5 doesn't really hit that type of max integer limitations as much as, I mean, run out, oh, you can run out of space you can access. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Unreal 5 doesn't really have that type of limitation, also doesn't make sense. So, like, but yeah, no, like, yeah, that makes sense, because yeah, that'll be difficult. I do want to I'm assuming somebody's, like, covered the entire world in, like, foundation in order to make a perfectly flat surface to build on, but at the, like, I don't know, like, how people would design Omega factories in this game, but I shudder to think about it. And this needs to be changed down to iron plates, and that should be on the outer product range number 2. And hey, oh my god, I was actually worried about this. I don't have to, like, expand the belts to this section. I don't have to, like, expand the floor into this thing, so it doesn't even look ugly on the, like, last floor. We can remain being a boring box. Isn't that lovely? I'm so happy. Here we go. And I guess I should, like, probably cap this off of a roof then. You are fixitium ingots. You are not fixitium ingots. You're iron. Is this iron sheets? I haven't used iron sheets in like 6 years. I don't know what iron sheets look like. Are you an iron sheet? Yeah, you're an iron plate. That's so weird. Like, the last thing requires, like, one of the most basic products in the... I guess it makes sense. Wait, does it make sense? What are we even using the iron plates for? Doesn't feel like we, like... Ironically, you don't really use iron plates for anything aside from, like, reinforced iron plates. Which I guess go into, like, the modular frames? Is that literally it? That's kind of weird. And I guess the singularity cells. So basically, copper and iron make singularities. They go into the nitric acid. I mean, what? I don't know what I'm using nitric acid for, because apparently, I guess, oh, uranium processing. Huh. That's neat. Also, probably some other alternate recipes we don't have for now, but I don't know, it's just weirdly, like, I thought I would be using a lot more of them. It's just kind of Victorios, but, like, you know, just stop comparing this game to Victoria. So basically, everything major seems to kind of function around these modular, like, every major component mostly seems to focus around, like, the modular frame stuff. Like, that seems to kind of be, like, the bread and butter of this game, right? The modular frames, these things, these kind of seem to be just kind of, like, the main metric of progression, right? But that's kind of my opinion. Like, nuclear pasta is the final modular frame, and everything else is fine. Let me go up here. Also, let me pour myself some more water. I believe if I change this out... Okay, I believe if I change this out... we should be producing singularity. We're actually making 10 per minute. That seems a bit ridiculous, but I'm not gonna question it. Holy shit, fantastic. Okay, last thing, literally, ballistic warp drives. Let's get rid of the singularity cell production, right? So I don't need you anymore. I just need superposition oscillators, dark matter crystals, and the thermal propulsion rockets, which we are making on the previous floor. Though, did I put that on the belt? I don't think I actually put that on the belt. Yeah, technically I need to put that on the belt. Oh, hey, remember about me saying, fuck conventions? I don't need them anymore. Did I really not put them on a belt? Aren't you? Wait. Where's my thermal propulsion rockets? I don't actually know where they are. Let me turn on my, like, incredibly strong flashlight. Where are my thermal propulsion rockets? Am I making them on this floor? Oh, I am! Yeah. Oh, this kind of sucks. It's gonna look terrible if I do it this way. I could change this, you know, I could change this out to be one higher, and then, like, I can move this to be thermal propulsion rockets. I think that's probably the smarter thing to do. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's remove you for now, because I don't want to waste... I guess that's not really a waste of nuclear pasta. It's only, like, 1 minute production. There you go. You're gonna be no longer nuclear pasta line. You're going to be the thermal rocket majigs, or whatever we're making on this floor. Here we go. I could also just make, like, an upper floor, and then, like, use that instead of, like, feeding the next floor, because there's no next floor this time, but... I don't know. I think this looks as a simple, slick, and a sleek solution. That was not really, but, you know. It alliterated, so therefore it must be true. You use nitric acid to make rocket fuel and fuse frames. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's down to rocket fuel, or down to sulfur research. I didn't really... I probably should have unlocked that by now. I haven't been doing... research into the oils and stuff, primarily because I just kind of said, fuck it, I don't want to, I guess. I don't know why why I didn't bother doing that, but, like, I don't know, I guess we got along fine without them. It's like, I've never really needed a jetpack. I'm assuming it's probably a decent form of, like, energy production if I just, like, shove them into, like, the generators, and that probably is a bit more easy to scale rather than, depending on how it's made. It's whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Behold, my thermal propulsion rocket majigamos. We're gonna go up here. Now. Shit. Wait. I forgot to get rid of this modular splitter. Oh, thankfully, it didn't connect right away. Okay, there you go. Let's remove you too. And let's remove you. Now... this has to go one line up, so this is going to be the line for nuclear pasta now. Technically, I could also just, like, feed all of these end endpoints into, like, a big merger at the end and just kind of have it, like, go into a sink, or... it doesn't... yeah, I guess we can just start sinking everything at the end here. I'm assuming it's probably the most point-efficient way to do things, just sink, like, the final thing. But yeah, no, it feels weird. I like the game. It's fantastic. I'm like, it just feels weird kind of being like, yeah, I'm here. I've technically beaten it. As long as I just, like, plug in 4 more machines and I wait, I've beaten the game. It doesn't feel real. Let's see. I wonder what the average completion time for this game is. I'm assuming they probably track metrics like that. I mean, I would. If I'm making a game like this, I would 100% want to know exactly how nerdy my audience is. I actually wonder what percentage of people actually beat the game. Because I have a feeling more people start it than they beat it. It's like 150. I think we're actually roughly around that mark. 100. I'm like slightly over. Yeah, I'm at like 158, and that's particularly because I took some time. I feel like, look, I'm pretty, like, I know my factory isn't perfect, but, like, I feel like it's a pretty good factory for, like, my first time. I could have been worse, you know? When focusing on the main objective, Satisfactory is about 102 hours in length. If you're a gamer that strives to see all aspects, spend around 203 hours. 250 and haven't even started the nuclear age. Yeah, but, like, that's fine. You can take your time with the game. I just like comparing myself with other people sometimes, but, like, you know, if you don't really care, like, it doesn't matter. I'm not like naturally a competitive person. I'm just more interested in metrics, you know? I like data. I have a minor in mathematics, technically. Okay, let's plug this in. And just this thing in. But yeah, like, our things have, like, fully helped us out. I got, like, 60 hours and I still craft manually sometimes. I'm lazy as hell. I mean, yeah, whatever. Just play the game how you want. You don't have to, like, do what other people do. Like, look, if you wanna, you can be like the first Omega Chad to complete the game simply by manually crafting everything. I do kind of want to see if that's possible, but I assume the liquid products will kind of get in your way. Unfortunately, our hands are not made for, like, making stuff of liquid in them, you know? Minor mathematics, just the torture you went through. Who's being? Okay, here we go. And singularity cells, fantastic. Have we made some? We've already made 60. Behold, my progress. And hey, we have a convenient little place I can thread these through. And the phase parts too? Yeah. Can you? Can you not? Oh, yeah, I'm guessing you can't make the phase parts. They're called I wish I can just, like, look up assembly parts and then just, like, simply... Yeah, I guess you need them in assembly. I'm guess that's probably to encourage, hey, you shouldn't make shit by hand. But come on, allow us to make... I'm guessing there's probably a mod to allow you to make everything by hand. Wait. If you craft... No, because I guess, like, you would need to craft... Like, I was wondering, if you craft, like, bottled water, can you craft with the bottled water? In order to craft the bottled water, you need to use water, which is a liquid. That would be funny. Manual challenge run. You can only build one copy of each production machine and can only power them with biomass burners. All items can be manual. Must be manual. Oh my god. I mean, I know people like that who would complete that rather happily. Okay, we need to now make the ballistic warp drive. Is it simply just I think it's just another manufacturer 4-lane. It kind of feels weird. Let's see, there's a mod which accelerates your manual crafting speed. The longer you craft, man's gonna go hyper speed at the end, like, because technically you can craft with, like, at least you can craft within the equipment thing, the equipment fabricator, is simply using the, like, things in your, like, the automated, like, storage system. So I think you might be able to abuse that just to kind of manually craft everything. That would be funny. Basically, you'll become the one and only assembler in your machine. I mean, there is somewhat... No, actually, I guess there's the exact opposite challenge in Factorio where it's called Lazy Bastard. We're not supposed to make more than, like, 40 items, and then you'll beat the game. Doesn't that look nice? I like that. Okay. Now, you're gonna have to be... I was very confused looking at the recipe. Simply... ballistic warp drives. I'm guessing this is probably... Oh, it's probably a pretty good thing to summer sloop, but I don't really think I need to summer sloop these things. Okay, you're gonna go into this bottom one. Right. Then we need the superposition oscillators. We're making the singularity cells. The thermal propulsion rockets need to go up here. So we're gonna put down a splitter. Is that actually connected? I can't tell. Superposition oscillators are gonna have to come from this side, I believe, right? Yes. Where is this, the final storage? What am I looking at here? I have no idea. And let's line this up with this thing. 1 or 2? 2. No. Wait, what was it supposed to be? Oh, you said 3. You looped around. There you go. You should have listened to me. How dare you be impatient. Yeah, I need to get good at, like... I really want to play more hard puzzle games because I feel like I used to be really good at, like puzzles. Like more like... Not like logical reasoning puzzles, but like more like hard... Like actual puzzles, like Sudoku and such, but like... I feel like my skills have waned as of late. Not that that's like a thing that matters, but like... I want to be good at puzzles. I like puzzles. I guess there's actually, I should just play more hard puzzle games in order to recoup my memories and the such. Activate those weird hidden neurons in my brain that have been lying dormant for an eon at this point. Okay, now you're gonna be the top one. Superposition oscillator's the top one. Singularity cell is the middle one. The dark matter crystal, I guess, can be yoinked from you, I suppose? Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit funky, if I'm gonna be honest. Do you have Baba as you on your list? Okay, this is gonna sound... I started playing through Baba as you, and I unfortunately had to stop because I was going on a work trip at the time. I for some reason haven't come back to finish the game. I really did like I did really quite enjoy Baba as you. I don't know why I didn't go back to finish it. So I do need to go back to finish the game. I've beaten most of it, I think. I don't exactly recall, but like, Baba as you is absolutely fantastic. Start doing more pre-stream games. Will you get better puzzles? Look, according to the data we have with chess, I will actually get worse at puzzles if we do that. Also, thank you for hydration. Yeah, according to the data I have, we will actually get worse with puzzles over time. And now... I need to somehow take this stuff and move it into this line. I feel like there's an easy way to doing this, I just don't see it. Let's just go put a splitter here then. Right, why not? Can I want to put a splitter here, but then I guess, ooh. Yeah, if I put a splitter here, you know what, I have an idea. We're gonna go with a little bit of clipping, because I think the option with clipping is actually gonna look better than the option without clipping for once. So you may be thinking, wow, this is the most horrid thing I've ever seen in my entire existence. You'd be correct. Now we're gonna clip into this, and then we're gonna plug into this thing, and it's gonna be fine. Okay, you can stop screaming. I know your brain hates this as much as I do, but it'll look fine in just a moment. It'll just look like a solid bar of steel. Let me plug this in. Nope, that's slightly too short. Yes. Good enough. Here you go. Yeah, okay, there you go. That just looks like a solid bar of steel. You can't really tell what's happening in there. It looks like it fits. This is the most horrid thing you've ever seen. It's not the most horrid thing you've ever seen. It looks fine. See? It looks okay. You can't tell. Don't tell me you can understand what's happening in this clustered mess. It just looks like a solid block of machinery. Okay. Dark matter crystals. I feel like we should probably start producing more of them. There you go. Wait a second, that's good. Power production. I forgot about the limitations of power. I'll be fine. Can I just make dark matter stuff? I assume I probably can just make dark matter, right? Yeah, dark matter residue. I just need reanimated Sam, so I can just put reanimated Sam and make some dark matter residue. That's kind of funny, but it's fine. But, no, you cannot? Well, good, okay. Good thing it's hidden by a pillar, see? You don't get to see it, it's okay. Is this connected anymore? I don't actually know. Okay, here we go. So using these singularity cells, we're going to be making the thermal propulsion rocket. So thermal propulsion rocket's gonna have to go into the third highest quadrant here, or third highest production line. Here we go, and then last one is superposition oscillators, which come in from the other side, don't they? Which is also gonna look slightly horrid. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. This one's just a little bit of a mess, okay? It's just a little bit of a mess. Alright. The engineer got lazy right at the end. It's okay. You will go down here, actually. And this one will go... Fuck, that is bothering me. Anyone in chat have web fishing? Are you guys gonna play? Let's just... I mean... Technically, one second. I have been pressured in purchasing... here we go. Here you go. Wait. There you go. Behold! I've been purchasing web fishing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming it's basically just like a weird lobby chat thing, but like, I don't know, it seems cutesy. I like fishing games. Wait, we've already produced one? How the fuck have I produced a ballistic warp drive without any power? He has bought a community game, he will hate it. Yeah, yes, I hate community. I hate being together with others. My one goal is to separate myself from the rest of the rabble of humanity. I don't know. I did quite like Gmod, but I mostly use Gmod as a tool to build cool stuff. Okay, here we go. Is this it? I think this is it. I wish there's a way, you know what would be really cool? I wish there's a way to like monitor, because I'm fairly certain that, like, I wish there's a circuit to monitor like exactly how many things you're producing in a factory. Like, you plug it into like this belt, it's like, oh, you have 5 million bajillion things running through this specific belt, and then you can just add it up and like view it in a central location. How do you have no power? Behold! My coup de grace, quite literally. It's a single ballistic warp drive, and we're actually gonna just plug in the remainder of the summer soups I have into this thing. Yeah, see? We did it. We've done it. We've simply done it. That's it. That's the game, I guess. One sec. Let's start collecting the stuff, and we're gonna start fixing some stuff up in the factory. Okay, one second. You know what? Just to piss myself off, I'm just gonna drop these in. I don't need these anymore. Oh, you know what I could do? Holy shit! I believe I've overproduced on these. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna take this. We're gonna just drop everything in. That's 50. So 100, 200. Wait, that's 300. Yeah, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. 800, 900. Then 1,000. We're gonna take the rest of those and we're just gonna throw them into like a sink. We're basically just gonna sink a whole bunch of shit, and then hopefully we can get the last statue. I think we might have enough products in our factory just to do that, but like, maybe. Okay, and we also have a bunch of those like weird, no, actually, I think I capped the production of the AI chips for some reason. Oh, I capped the production of the AI chips because they were kind of, I'll be honest, I think our production line for computers is kind of terrible. Like, genuinely, our production line for computers leaves many things to be desired. But it works, okay. Also, we need to increase our production of nuclear pasta along the way. It'll be fine. Okay. Ballistic warp drive. That's kind of it. I just have to wait? I guess I can decorate while I wait. No, I'm gonna fix out, like, while we wait, I'm just gonna fix things in the factory. I might just cover up these floor holes too, like, the factory is done, technically. I could just seal this off, never to be seen again. This is so stupid. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I will clearly never have to work on another thing in the factory. I won't regret doing this. Look at it. Oh my god. Guys, is stream dying for you right now too? Yes, it is. Okay, one second. Yes. Okay. 9,000 kilobits per second, so you're down to 1.4 frames per second. Comcast. Okay. How do I address this? Is it back up to 6,000? Are you guys experiencing regular frame rates, or is it simply normal for you? No. Of course it's at an important moment. God damn you, Comcast. It's always at the most important moments. Alright, one second. Let me save. You know what? You know what? While we wait for a stream to go up, I don't know how delayed the stream is. While we wait for a stream to come back up, because I don't want to miss out on the riveting gameplay, we can take some time. Actually, let's see how long. Comcast. Okay, we're pretty delayed. We're gonna take some time to do some Costcodal, because why not? Is there? Oh, actually, we're back up to 6,000. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something a bit stupid. seems okay now. I'm gonna do something a bit stupid. Stream will go down for a second. Stream will be down for 1 second. Behold. Okay, did that fix it? How do I dump my stream delay? Let's see. Did it actually fix it or did it not? I don't know what's happening anymore. Please. Stream? Stream? Comcast. Hello, stream. I need you to speak. Did that fix it? How do I dump my stream delay? I have no idea. I wish I knew myself. Hello, Snowflake. We're currently experiencing stream problems. You're gonna be hearing my voice far into the future. I need to find a way to dump stream. You know what, here, I'm gonna break this stream. I normally don't like doing this because it breaks the stream apart into 2 segments. I'm gonna end stream and then I'm going to, actually, it's not that delayed, is it? Voice far into the future. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna end stream, I'm gonna restart.